It's a place well hidden. It's just below the above. There it is, the tree of life. The idea that all life is related by common descent. Plonkety-plonk. Better to be on top of a mount than standing behind it. Ah, plastic scrap like that always comes in handy. Plonkety-plonk. Some sharp wood scrap there. Watch for splinters. This thing needs new bounce aubers. Can never have too much scrap, plastic or otherwise. Got a good grip on that beastie? Excellent. You found Boulder Broke. Toxanol used this place to make big rocks into small ones. They just ground everything down. The air is so dry. You can make so many amazing things out of wood scrap. Don't know what that e-waste was. That's a proper junk depot. Just think of the things chucked away. Good hit. Wiped out. A story has got to keep moving forward. Wood scrap. The one kind of scrap you could actually still find growing. That's Ranchu, an entire farm poisoned by toxanol rads. Don't stay there long. The yerp fields, where the echo of your actions resounds clearer than any other place you'll find, except for where that's not true. Punch the ticket. The end is coming to the world and everything else. There it is, the tree of life. The idea that all life is related by common descent, where the twigs are existing species and those produced in the past represent the succession of the extinct. The tree's great branches were once budding twigs, a connection between the past, present, and future, a representation of all extinct and living species with its ever-branching and beautiful ramifications. We are an evolution of those that came before. It's a place well hidden. It's just below the above. All sorts of creepy things live down here. Out of date's impressed you made it this far, but there's still so much left to do. The end of the world is still on everyone's minds. You've beaten a path where you have the power to destroy or save everyone. Question is, what you'll do with that responsibility. He can sense that your heart beats steadily and acknowledges that the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. thinks it's important that you remember who you are and where you came from. Someone without... It's important to stay grounded. You share the same fate as the tree. Out of Date says there's a time for everything. And now there's no use thinking of the past, for it's gone. Think of the present, because that's where you are. It's time to set your priorities as the one who completes things. If you continue to do good, good will follow you. If the world really does end, there won't be anywhere to run. He hopes you're right. He gets that you mean the journey continues either way, but personally he wants the tree to survive. Out of Date says there's no clear record of the chain of events that changed the course of history and brought the world to its knees. He's found evidence on the Ark, records of a crisis, decades of contamination that permeated the ground and broke its inner core. The contamination disrupted what we now know as key energy, the life force that runs through all things, living and inanimate. He's been told the blight affected everything at a genetic level and turned our perception of normality on its head. It was only those that changed that avoided extinction, proving that the possibility for survival and renewal was real. He understands you are curious about the ship at the foot of the tree. He says it surfaced when the oil broke through the ground. The Ark predates the back-in days, and now, after years of study of the manuals he found inside, he believes he's figured the ship out. The Ark has room for 4 more, and he trusts you'll apply wisdom to your compassion and choose whom to save if the world comes to end. He'll keep the seats open, and you are free to invite up to 4 others to join you in the Ark in the event of a cataclysm. Out of Date says that from what he's heard, you've been busy. He says he appreciates what you've done so far, but unfortunately he's got urgent news from his friend Goop in the southeast. Out of Date says that even though he's unsure about your intentions, he hopes you'll support Goop. He says he'll point you in the right direction, but finding Goop and making sure he gets what he needs is up to you. That's the sound of impending doom. Out of Date's premonitions of imminent disaster are true. The Porky Puff needs to be handled. Out of Date says that Goop is worried now that the Southeast World Eater is stepping up its activity. He explains that Goop is working on a goo-gliding vessel in order to get to the World Eater, but needs help to get it done. Out of Date suggests that you should head southeast as fast as possible. He wonders what's on your mind. Says you'll see each other later.